Hi, I'm quickly going to take you through how to use your Microsoft Word in doing a business. I am Juliet Inegbidio. Now, for doing a business with Microsoft Word, there are a lot of things you could do with your Microsoft Word. Here is my computer. I've already booted it. If you booted your computer, you may not see exactly the same thing you are seeing here on my screen. I have a lot of things on the screen here. Don't mind that. But what you need to do, go straight to where you have Start. In this training all through, I'm going to be using Office 365. It's a license package. I advise you all, if you are in business, it's good for you to have a license package, because when you are using a licensed software, you have a lot of opportunity to use it to do several things within your business. So right here, look out. I am using Office 365. It depends on the window you are using as well. You could see something here, Start. So look for that, your Start button, you click on it, and I'm going straight to look for my Microsoft Office. Depends on your window. In some cases, you see the Microsoft Office already prompt up before you go to the Microsoft Word. But here, I'm going to look for my Word document. If you scroll down, I scroll down, down, you see it, Word, I click on it. I click on my Word document, and I wait for it to come up. And once it comes up, it's going to give me suggestions. I will have some templates to use. If I want to use the template then that is customized, that is already there, I can use it, and I can use my customized template as well. Here, if I want to use the blank document, nothing is written there. If I click on it, let's click, you see that it's the blank document that will come up. In this case, I can do whatever thing I need to do in my own way, the way I want to present it to my clients or to those I want to communicate with that are my business associates. It's coming up. This is what you will see. It's a blank document, and the blank document will give you opportunity to do whatever thing you need to do in your document. You type it, you work on it the way you want to work on it. But before we go back to look at the template part, let me quickly take you through what you will enjoy in using Microsoft Word, whether it is blank or not a blank document. Here you have your file. If you click on file, there are several things you could do here. You could see new, open. If you use open, if you already have existing document you want to open, you click on open, and it will give you opportunity to retrieve what you have saved in there. New will give you opportunity to have another new phase. Now, if you go back, you come in here, others see, you can do your save as. If that is the first time you want to save your document, you click on save as, and once I click on save as, it will give me opportunity, give me suggestions to save my document. In this case also, I want to advise you could create and save your work in the cloud. What do we mean by saving your work in the cloud? There are different ways you could save your work in the cloud. We have here, you could see I have OneDrive. OneDrive could help you save your work in the cloud. You have Google Drive as well as some other ones that you could use that to save your. Then you have the Dropbox here. It can help save your work in the cloud. And what do you stand to gain in all this? If you save your work in the cloud, you discover that wherever you are, once you are able to log in and you have your login details into your site, you'll be able to retrieve your document. So even in your handset, you can use it to view your document. You are in a meeting, you will say, oh, I forgot to carry the things I'm supposed to pick along, because everything is with you at a go. Now, if you want to print, you click on it. Share, you click on it. Export, you click on it. Then transform, you may leave those one out for now. So this is what you can do under that. Then under the home page, if you see we are on home page, here you can change the font size you're going to use, your font type. If you click on this, if you see it now, I'm seeing area. Then outside the area, there are other things I can do with the area here. Sorry, I'll try to maximize. So if you have the area here, you see you have other font type. So you can choose your font type the way you want your lettering to look like when you type. Then right here you have the size you want. What you need to do. How big do you want the lettering to be? How big do you want it? So you choose any of these. Then here you have to increase your font as you are working. Let me do this now. Let's assume I have this, and if I highlight, I want to increase my font, I can just pick this. You see, I can just pick on it and it's increasing. And if I want to decrease, I can go this way and it's decreasing. So these are things you could do right there. Then I could change the color here. If I click on highlight, this is it. I can do this and I highlight the color. And if I don't want it anymore, here gives me opportunity to undo. I can undo it. Then here I can change the color of the font size or the font type in the way in which I want it to be. I can change it as well. So in this case, if I want the font color now to turn, it can turn to red for me. So you can do a little bit of work in this area. Now here you can have everything. Maybe I have typed some things. Let me just do something right here quickly. Let's assume I said the boy is coming. That is what I have done here. And right here, I feel, oh, I want to put everything into capital letter. I can just do this and it turn it out for me instead of retyping it. Then if at the same time I feel, oh, let me put everything lowercase, I can do that. You see, everything has turned to lowercase. So you could choose it or capitalize each word. You see, every word is capitalized. So it gives you opportunity. And you can have more detail right here. If you click on this button, it gives you more detail to do some advanced. You want to double strike through and so on. You can do a lot of things from this angle. Now coming to this end, moving down here, you can have your paragraphing. If I click on this, it gives me opportunity to see a lot of things I want to do. But if you don't want to go into this, especially when you type, sometimes when people type for you, they come here to adjust this spacing. Instead of putting it on 0 for before and after, they adjust it. When you do that, it affects the way your typing is going to look. Then here you can set your line spacing. That means the space between the lines. How do you want to do single line spacing, double line spacing? Now let's quickly look at that. Let's assume I have this, I've copied in this, and I said the woman is here. Now let's look at it. This is the spacing. You see that it's on 0, 0. At the point we click here, you go back to this paragraph, you click on it. If I increase this, let's assume I increase this to 12. Let's see what happens. You could see it. Although that is still on single line spacing, but however, the spacing in between them has increased. But that is not the right thing to do when you are doing the normal typing. Let's undo here. You can come in here and use this, because if I put it on 1.5 inches, you see it still gives the same thing. So that is the best thing to do, because it helps you to adjust when you are walking through. Now here I can do my bullets. If I want to do anything, I do my bullet here. And it's always good for you to use your tab. If you look through your keyboard, to your left you have the tab, T-A-B. You see tab there. Always click on your tab. Sorry, let me do it again. Help you achieve what you need to achieve. And with the tab, you will be able to do everything that you need to do while working. So in this regard, you see that if I tab, I click here, click your tab. And if I need to do another thing, if I click on my tab, it will help me. But you discover that there are some persons, when they work, instead of using tab to give space in between what they are doing, they will use the space bar. The space bar is a long bar you have within your system. There's a long bar on your keyboard. So if you use the space bar, at the time you want to adjust what you are doing, it becomes difficult. So instead of this, I could choose this as well. I could use and you can choose any of them. If you click on this, I can select the type of bullets that I need to do. Sorry, it's trying to respond, it's hanging. So I can choose the type of bullets that I need to use while working. Then you come in here, we have, while it is trying to respond, let me, so you have insert, drawing, design, layout, references, mailing, review, view, help and Grammarly. Okay, it has come back. So let me come back to this with what I was doing. What I was trying to explain is that if you are doing your bullet, you can choose any of these bullets you want that you most prefer. You can use it. At the same time, you can choose from the numbering that you most preferred, where you are numbering and you use it. Then right here, if you look at this, when you put your cursor, it takes you through what you need to do. Here you have align left. It means all my work, I want it to align left. But if I highlight this and I click this to say justify means the wordings on the left and the right will flush the same way, and it helps your work a great deal. If I put on this and say, oh, align right, it just move it to the right. But if I say put it at the middle, because when you need to tell you center, is at the center. So it gives you an easy way in which you can easily walk around your document, and it makes your work easy for you, because the age we are in now, the technological age, you just have to do some things by yourself. You just have to work by yourself. You just have to type by yourself. This is not the time that you have to wait for somebody to type for you. You have to wait for somebody to prepare your document all the time for you. You could do it yourself. So right here, you can have an indent. These are just 1.5. That was where it was. This is a shortcut of doing that. Then you can have a fill in here. You want to fill. You see, I've filled that gap that I want to work on. So right here, I can do my typing in there. I have just filled it, and it makes my work comes out easy. I can go on and do every other thing I need to do. So you can use it to do a little bit of display in your work. And at the same time, let's come into this. Here you can draw a little table. Now inside, you have a table, you want to create a border around it. We'll come to this and see how we use it very soon. Now, having done this, here you can have different headings. If you are working, let's assume here I want to put here buy, and maybe the next one purchase or whatever. These are headings. You can make your headings all equal, so it will be easier for you where you want. So here I can make that one. You can come here and adjust it to what you want it to be. Maybe you want this one to be in area black. You can adjust the size you want, you adjust the font type you want, you adjust the size you want. Then here you can say, okay, this is a sub of this. You can make that to be the second heading. So you walk around this. Then these other ones you can, well, then you can install. If you have to buy this, it helps you, because when you send out your document, any grammatical error that is made in your document speaks negative about your company. So you can decide to install a software that can help you check your grammar. Like if you see here, this is software, you buy it, you install in your system. This is Grammarly. If I have to check, now this one has expired, I need to update it. Now if I put it there and I help me check, it will help me check my sentences. It will help me check the wordings that I have put there, whether they are right or not. But however, you have the editor. The editor can do a little bit of that for you. Then you can speak with voice, because it depends on the window you are using. If you are using the right window, you could do this and you speak. Now let us try speaking with voice, and it types for me. Oh, I cannot type too well, but I have a system that I can use the voice detection. So let's try it now. I'll have to put here dictate. I'm waiting for it to come up. Oh, to use dictation, you need internet. Oh, sorry, my internet is off. I have to put it off because the ringtone was affecting it. So, but if you put it on and your internet is working, all you need to do, you speak. As you speak, you will see it typing. The work will be typing and it's going along. So you need to look through all these features. Now here you will have insert. If you click on insert here, what can you do? Here you can insert a cover page, you can insert a blank page, you can insert break page, you can insert what you need to do. You see, I have my table. You can just click and select the number of tables you want. This is an easy way, and once you click on it, or you type in your table, depends on what you want. Or if you don't want to do that, you can create this. You have insert, and you come in here, table, and it tell you insert table. If it tell you insert table, you can define the row, number of column, number of rows you want. Then if you say adjust to fit the content, what does it mean? Just look at it as you type. It fits into the content for you. So these are some of the things you could do. However, sometimes you may have a line you've drawn, and now you want to kind of do some other work on it. Here, come into this place, say layout. I'm on that table and I click on my layout. With my layout, I can merge some cells here. I can merge, I can merge some cells together. I can split a cell as well. If I want to split this now into two, I can split. You see, I have splitted that cell. I can do a lot of things right here. I can use this to adjust what I need to adjust. Now, coming to the same insert, we're going back. You can insert shapes. Here you can insert, pick any shape you want to insert. You can pick any of them. This one is a text box. If you click on the text box, you can type with the box. That is what the text box stands for you. Then you can insert the icon. We're still going back. You can insert the icon. You can insert 3D. Then you draw. If you come to draw, you can do a little bit of things on that draw as well. I click on draw. If your internet is up as well, you can do some things right here with draw. Then I have the design. With design, you can change what you want to do. Like watermark is always very useful for us, but mind how you use it. For example, I want the name of my company to appear in all my documents, but here I just put it here. Here you will have to choose what you want to do. Here you can remove your watermark. Say more watermarks, then you can scroll down. Maybe you can even do more as you want. Let's say we pick this. Say a draft, that is a watermark. But here, that draft, you can change it to your company's name. What do I want to change it to? I remove the watermark. You see, it is gone. I can come back again here and choose customize watermark. Because my internet is off, I can't do some things here now. So if I choose customize watermark, I type in my watermark and off it goes. Now, right here, you have the layout. In the layout, I can present how I want my work to be. There we have references. You can arrange, or you don't really need this much. But when it comes to mailing, you will use a lot of mailing, like mail match. Maybe you have to send letter to so many people, and what you are sending to so many people is the same content. Mail match will enable you to do that. Then we'll have the review and so on. So these are the basic things you could do with your word. But however, sometimes because of the time limit, we may not be able to go in depth, but you could teach yourself by using the help means that you have in Word. So these are the basic things you could do in your Word. But however, the area that most of us have issue with is the area of layout, the area of design. So let's go back and see if we can pick a new design. Now here we have several templates. If you are online, you can choose more and more and more of it. If you are online, you can choose more and more of it. See, let's have more templates. We have more templates here. Let's assume now you want to type a letter. You don't have a letter-headed paper, but right there you have a color printer with you, and you have the right paper, because the type of paper you use too, if you have to present your work in a hard copy form, matters. But in these days, you may not even need to send your work hard copy. You need to type it out, send it as an attachment, and move on to where you are needing to sending it to. So if, for example, you want to do a report, your annual report that you want to send out for your business, you can just click one of the templates that you have. So that is the beauty of the template. If you don't know how to create, instead of doing it wrongly, you can use the template. The template is coming up, I hope it will come up because my internet is off. Now, when you choose any of the templates, it will give you opportunity to work on what you need to do. And all you now need to do is just to be inserting and deleting what you have in the template. Now, this is the template we have come up with. You see, annual report, year. So you can start changing all this. Change it to what you want it to be. 2020, it will take it for you. Now we can remove this depending on what you want. You can change it. You can give, why is a template. Add a quote here so you know what you want to put in. So following the template, it gives you opportunity to walk through what you need to do, and with that, it makes your work easier. So these are the basic things you could easily do in your Microsoft Word. You're going to receive more as we meet in the face-to-face section. Thank you.